Alright guys, I'm out here getting it in again. Sun's coming out. It's nice. If you notice, I'm not at the gym, but not the conventional gym anyways, but I'm at my own home gym. See, I got my 20s. I got some 15s. I got the personal trainer kitty. She's been keeping me going, counting my reps, making sure I push it. Good job. Fist bump. Paw bump. I got my 30s. Got my 40s. So I pretty much fairly comprehensive from 15 to 40. Got my bench. It's not obviously not a Olympic bench. It's a cheap bench. So cheap I had to put stakes in the ground to keep it from wobbling and weebling all over the place. It likes to. Well, that's with the stakes. Otherwise, it shifts way too much. The leg presser, some cheap weights. Got to get some thinner plates, so I put more weight on that. But you know, and I got my row machine. Did some rowing. I got to cut the bottom off of that thing. I just put that up so the tweakers from the road can't see my weight equipment. Hopefully they won't come in here and try and steal it. Nobody's messed with it yet. And I've got my Bowflex tread climber inside, an elliptical, which does work but needs a repair. Kind of clunks and drags a little bit. Whatever. I don't even really use it. The tread climber does good for me. And then I got this one, which I actually just got done doing some spider curls on. Probably do some reverse flies, a few more on it. This is, I mean, plenty of weight for me now. I mean, for the moment, for a filler workout. You know, I can't go to the gym every day since I'm a single dad. Took off yesterday, did some cardio, but no weightlifting. So today is back. I'm probably half, 3/4 of the way through. I'm gonna tear down back a little bit more. I was actually deadlifting and doing some rows with this, which isn't much. It's like 120 pounds. But I just had knee surgery like 6 months ago, so plus I have a little fat on me. It doesn't help neither. But I'm just now to the point to where I can lift 120, 130 pounds, and it doesn't feel like my knee's crushing down to bone on bone. So I'm just really getting back to deadlifting and keeping it light, you know. Next week I'll probably bump it up to 140. It's usually what I rep on the bench out here. Once again, I need to get some more plates. But it is what it is. This is the home gym, getting it in, and works for now. You know, I mean, it's better than taking a day off. This thing, I actually got into some groove on this thing today. You know, it's not a lot of weight, but you can definitely get your cardio, some reps, and do some pulling while you're at it. I try not to push too much on the pedals, but sometimes it's inevitable. The guy I bought this from put these on there, and I can see why. That's a great. I was doing more of a closed grip. It's a great grip right there. It's about perfect for rowing. I feel like the Winklevoss twins on this mug. But yeah. So that's it. Obviously, my daughter's swing set, and no, I can't do pull-ups on it. I tried it. I have a feeling that it's gonna break if I do pull-ups on it. But hey, maybe I'll build myself a pull-up bar out here. I'm gonna get an easy bar, some more dumbbells, some more plates. But you know, one step at a time. I still got the gym membership. I can hit that usually 3-4 days a week. I can come out here, I can do some light workouts, get my cardio in, whatever. Like I said, I got the tread climber inside. Works for me. Just tried a new pre-workout today. My first time ever trying a pre-workout, and it did work. I took half the dose, or what they said was for average pump, and it turned out to be about that. I felt a little difference, but nothing significant. So tomorrow I'm going to take off. It's just going to be cardio again tomorrow. And no, I take that back. I'm doing chest tomorrow. So I'll probably do the 2 scoops of it tomorrow and see how that runs. Especially on chest day. I love chest day. My favorite day. Especially right now since I'm really trying to build my chest. Well, I'm going to try the full scoop of that along with my other supplements and such I've been taking. So yeah, that'll be good, and a good test run for the 2 scoops. And then Sunday I will take off, and it will be cardio only Sunday, and then I will probably be back in the gym Monday for a full comprehensive back workout. I know Monday's International Chest Day, but sometimes you can't always stay on schedule. You got to do what you got to do. I'll get that back in Monday, because that'll be 2 going on 3 full days to heal up from this. And this won't even be that much, because it's not like I have the hammer strength machines. I like the seated cable row with the closed grip, lat pull downs. I've got a entrapped nerve in my stomach, so it's super hard for me to do pull-ups. I am slowly strengthening my stomach, but I think I have some damage in my transverse abdominis, which is where the muscle pinch is. They got me on nerve blockers for that, which helps, and that's great, but I'm not trying to tear anything even more. And when I do anything that engages my core, such as a pull-up, even though that's not the primary function of a pull-up, but it still does engage the core a bit with me. Anything where I really reach overhead, I don't even do any seated lat pull downs. I do, but on a different machine. I believe it's a hammer strength, but it has a pad right here, so it helps me. So I'm not engaging my core, and that pad's doing more of my balance and stabilization. And then I lat pull down on that, and that's been great. I feel it in my lats. It kind of sucks, and of course I do my rows with my dumbbells. How much time I got? I got enough time on this. I got enough memory. My dumbbell rows I do, but I do them two-handed instead of single-handed, because I also have a small inguinal hernia. And there's a tip: if you have an inguinal hernia, do your dumbbell rows double-handed, because when you do a single arm dumbbell row for your lats, it's putting pressure on the inguinal hernia, and that's how I got it. Working construction, I was picking something up or pulling something or setting something down like that, and the way you have your legs displaced, it puts pressure on your inguinal hernia, which is like your groin area, if you don't know, and you can get a hernia right there. It's small. They said it's nothing to worry about, but I'm not trying to make it any bigger. So that's how you get around that, would be to do it. If you do it double, see, I'll do it with the 15. I can't mess myself up with that. If I'm doing it with the 15, single-handed, see how, and then your legs are placed. I don't know how well you guys can see that. See how my legs are not even, okay? But if you're doing them double, you can just, place your hips back a little bit, so not so much pressure on your low back, and lean over like this. And now, and both, obviously I have to do it one hand at a time, but seeing my legs are now even, and there's not that pressure where you would be doing your single. Do a double, there's no pressure on your inguinals, and like I said, but with 2 hands, 2 dumbbells, I gotta hold the camera, but and obviously elbow in, elbow back, boom. But in both of them, the only thing that sucks though is, instead of, you can get a little closer in here, but this way your dumbbells are gonna, but just brush them along the side, keep your elbow back, do the best you can. I mean, when you're working around an injury, that's all you can do. Sometimes it sucks, but it doesn't mean you can't work out. It doesn't mean you can't do your lats. One last thing, I know this one's a little long. Anybody know what this is? I haven't used it in a while. This chain actually comes up here. This is a head strap. It goes on your head. I'm not going to put it on right now. Well, I suppose I'll kind of put it on, because some of y'all will be like, what the heck is that? Some of y'all have seen it before on my Facebook. And it does. It looks like a freaking gimpy strap. Hang on. A gimp strap for my freaking gimp suit or something. I mean, the neighbors probably wonder if I'm some sort of freak or something. Goes on your head. Strap it in. It's been a while since I used it. You strap it in the back. And then what you do is you put a plate on here. Put your plate on there. You lean over. You got your plate on there. Don't go too heavy. And then you can, obviously, and there's your resistance to train your neck. That's great for boxers, wrestlers, or if you just want a bigger neck. I do highly recommend that you go light on that, because it's one thing to have muscle soreness in your arms, legs, whatever. Back, I hate the back. freaking worst. But muscle soreness in your neck sucks because it's right there, like almost like you can't get away from it, you know. So go light. There's other ways to exercise your neck, which are lighter than that, but more like a calisthenic. You lay on your back and you raise your neck, go like this, and then the no. Just doing that, some reps of that, like 30 a piece, or to failure until you can't do them. You know, it'll take you like a minute or two. Trust me, you'll fail on those before too long. Because it's your neck. It's just not a big muscle. But then you can go there. You can lay on a bench and put a plate on your head. And, you know, I prefer to do those at home because looks a bit unorthodox in the gym. Like I really care, though, at some point. I mean, I do. I will. I don't care. The only exercise I really try and do at the gym or at home, unless I'm by myself at the gym or very few people, is bridges for my glutes. Just because it's kind of, you know, it could be funny looking. So, all right, I'm going to cut this video short. I should keep it short anyways. All right, guys, good going. Happy growing.